Make sure your hair looks all right.
I'll be done too, y'all.
Hey, mirror somewhere, Mike.
Do you know this is the 50th time that Wolfe County's played in the 14th region tournament?
The 50th time, did not know that.
It's on the 13th.
All right, now we're live here at the 14th region after game 3, post-game press conference. We have the Wolfe County Wolves here with us right now. This press conference is brought to you by Go Time and also Steak and Shake in Hazard. Well, it's Bluegrass Sports Nation along with We Elite and also Hometown 24. Simulcasting this for you folks. The Wolfe County Wolves have advanced to the semifinals, the 14th region tournament with a 74-46 victory over Owsley County. We're here post-game right now with head coach Robert Scott Creech and seniors Jazz Johnson, Wilgus Tolson, and Elijah Tolson. Coach, if you could, just take a moment, pull that mic over to you there and kind of tell us, give us your take on how the game played out there today and how everything went for the Wolves.
Well, I think Owsley County came in with a really good game plan against us here, and the first quarter was great. Did a good job. We kind of got stale in their offense in the first quarter, and then we kind of got it opened up out on the floor and got to running some in the second there, and kind of got the lead up where we needed it to be, and our shots started falling a bit. We was a little bit three happy to begin, but we started getting in the lane, and we do our best when we get in the lane and can share the ball once we get in there. So once we did that, I thought we played pretty well. I thought our half-court defense tonight was really well the whole game. We worked hard on that, and I thought we defended in the half court and rebounded really well.
Coach, just looking at the stats, Owsley County, their two leading scorers, Noah and Combs, you held them to 22. That speaks to how well your defense played today. Was that something you had in mind coming into the game to try to hold those two guys down?
Yeah, obviously those two good players. They played really well in their two district games, and we knew we had to focus on them. Number 3, Noah's a really good player. We've played against him since he was young, coming up through middle school and high school, and he's always played well against us. He's really strong, and we knew we had to try to keep him out of the lane and get a hand up on his 3 also. So that's really what we wanted to key in on our defense.
Coach, Jazz Johnson had 32 points, 5 threes. Talk about how he played today.
He played really well. You know, it's advantage for us to play as many games as we have in the Coliseum and kind of get used to the atmosphere in there. And, you know, Jazz come out shooting it well and kind of got us going in the first quarter.
You know, Coach, you're talking about your shooting. How big of an advantage is it? Because we've seen the first 4 teams today really struggle from the perimeter. You guys knocked down 4 threes in the first quarter, 3 more in the second quarter. It really helped you offensively the first half. So how much does that play into it, getting to play down here quite a bit?
A lot, but, you know, for some reason I watched some games on YouTube from BSM before I came here today, and everybody's missed layups all day. We missed 6 layups in the first quarter. So I don't know if it was, I don't know the answer to that, but new goals or something, but teams all day have struggled shooting layups. I don't know if it's just little nerves or what it is, but once we got to shooting outside, and when we can hit some shots, it allows our driving lanes to open up, and that's a big key for us. We got really good shooters all around the perimeter, and we knock down a few to open up those lanes. That's kind of when we get going.
Jazz, if you could talk just a moment about how much you've worked on your mid-range game. You knocked down a bunch of threes today, but I think your mid-range game with those pull-up jumpers have really set that up over the season. So just tell us a little bit about how much work you've put into your mid-range as well as your long-range game.
Yeah, I've worked on a lot of work in mid-range, like you said. When the three's not falling, when I can't get to the rim, the mid-range is always there, and vice versa. So the mid-range game is a shot I find myself open, shooting it a lot, so it's just a good shot for me.
Wilgus, I see here you had 8 points and I think this looks like maybe 7 rebounds. Probably had that many behind the back passes. So talk a little bit about your game in transition. You know, when you pick it up, you're looking for people, and tell us what you're thinking when you're coming down the court and you're looking for those guys in transition.
I think more of our focus is to get out and run, you know, and getting the floor spread out as far as we can. So whenever I got my teammates, I know they're going to fill their gaps. So when I'm driving, I'm looking for them, and if I ain't got it, I'm looking for a layup.
Elijah, I'll say all season, if you've been watching our webcast of your games, that you were gonna be a key for the Wolves this year to kind of pick up that role that Hunter Brewer had last year as being the hustle guy and the glue guy and knocking down the threes. Talk a little bit about your season, not just your game today, but what it's been like filling that role and how you think you've done.
It was difficult at first. Hunter was a big part of our team last year, and I didn't really realize how big of a part until we started this season. We started off kind of rough at the beginning of the season. We weren't. You could really tell that Hunter was missing with the leadership and the rebounds and all that. So as the season went on, I tried to try and change to morph my game a little bit to be more of a leader instead of just a spot up shooter. I tried to do a little bit more. Try to get a few extra rebounds, dive on the floor, take charges. Just try to expand my game a little bit.
And coach, you're looking at, another semifinal game this year. You're gonna have a tough opponent Monday, no matter who wins this last game. What do you guys gotta do to prepare for a semifinal game, kind of a quick turnaround, only 1 day rest?
Well, we kind of set our schedule up to fit that. The last few weeks we had to add games and stuff. So the COVID has kind of, where you played so much and not practice. I think that might lend a helping hand here with that. So we've been trying to, once we figured out the region format, we've been trying to emulate that practice. So we think we're good 1 day off and then going again. But Cordy's playing well. Hazard's obviously, I guess, the favorite of this tournament, if anybody wants to label a favorite. So, we got a big task on hand on Monday, but we're there, and we'll be ready for either one of them. We got 6 seniors that 4 minutes ago we played Rupp Arena last year in the finals. Hazard got us a few points there in overtime, but we were really close to getting their goal set there, and we've worked awful hard for Monday and hopefully Wednesday. We think we've done all we can do. We just got to go out here and put it on the floor and get it done.
Coach, your team had 28 points in the second quarter. What was working so well for you in that quarter?
Well, we got out in transition. We hit some threes, and then Owsley obviously had to go out and guard us in the three. And if we can get going downhill and get in that lane and then spread it out, and we found Scholar quite a bit. Scholar has really played well the last month, and he when he's a force there behind the backboard and can post up some. We found him. He has some big buckets, and we're really hard to guard when we get out in space like that.
All right, well, guys, thanks for joining us. The Wolfe County Wolves move on to the 14th Region semifinals on Monday, 74-46 over Owsley County. Thanks, guys. Good luck on Monday.
Thank you for our crowd that came tonight.